Hey, thanks for joining me for Super Death Show. As you can see, we're getting closer to the end of this chapter, and if you watched last week's video, I may have been a little whiny. I was a little scared about having a writer's block, and thanks for the comments on last week's videos. They helped me figure some things out, and Frank gave me some pretty good suggestions on trying to build the world and come up with ideas to kind of future-proof what I would like to do in the comic. And with that help that you guys offered, I ended up pretty much blocking out the whole story for the next chapter, which will start in approximately 2 pages after the update. I'm actually recording this on a Monday. I usually do them on a Sunday and upload them Sunday night, so you can watch them on a Monday. But I ended up working a 6-day week last week, and that means I had to work on the comic on Sunday, and Sunday night rolled around, and I had the captured video, but I didn't have time to render it or anything because it was so late and I had to go to work today. Super sleepy in the morning, so I just put it off until tonight, and it's another last minute thing because it's 11:25 as I'm recording this audio that's going to tag along with the video. But next chapter for Danger Vision is going to be pretty cool. I'm super excited about it because there's some things, I'm starting to realize that what I wanted to do with this comic is what Hideo Kojima did with Metal Gear Solid. He took all the things that he really likes and he just jams it all into one game. Metal Gear Solid is a pretty actiony, stealthy game, but he throws all kinds of humor and references in there. He references like books and movies and some classic stuff, all in his. And that's kind of like what I want to do in this comic, is just throw all of the cool things that I like together. Like the first one, I got to throw some slapstick and some comedy and zombies all together with sort of anime-ish and some video game vibe. And in this one, I wanted to throw in some anime-ish type of stuff, some time travel, some alternate universe stuff, and there's gonna be clones, and there's gonna be robotic things, and just all sorts of cool stuff. And I'm just super excited to share the story with you guys in comic form. I'm just super stoked, totally, 180 from last week, because last week I was just bummed out that I'd have no idea what was going to happen, and I'm just super excited about this. I love making comics in particular. I love making this comic, and I just feel so passionate about it to tell the story, and I don't know. I'm just blah 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 blah. I don't know what to say. Just really super excited about the comic. Other than that, I'm planning on trying. I'm gonna try for the first week of the next chapter. I'm gonna try to do 2 pages that week. I'm gonna put 1 page up like normal, and I'm going to hold one. I'm going to hold it for the bank, and if I can consistently produce 2 pages a week, I'm going to change the update schedule back to 2 pages a week like it was for Bad Music Zombies. That means that would be double the pages throughout the rest of the year, and that would help move the story along quicker too. And when this chapter ends, it's going to end. I'm just going to call this a season for Super Death Show, and then start a new season when the next chapter starts. So that means I need to make a new intro and ditch that Sonic 2 intro. But that's nothing you the viewer should be worried about. I think that's about all I got this week, just talking about how excited I am about the comic. And there's going to be some new characters coming up that are really cool. And we get to see, I will say, in the next chapter, we'll get to see Dr. Sexy Bones again. It's not going to be like it's not going to be like Bad Music Zombies, where you've seen DJ Dude at the beginning of the comic, and then 5 chapters later, there he is again, So we get to see what Dr. Sexy Bones is doing 4.5 years later in the future, and yeah. So you know what I'm talking about. If you're watching this video on my YouTube channel, then you know what I'm talking about. You read the comic, and you know that's why I like keeping you around. Okay, that's all I got for this week. I'll see you next week for Super Death Show 14, or is it 12? This is 13, so 14. Yeah, 14. Wow. All right. See you next week.